Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's a fair ball. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a one-run game now.
Hey, with that base hit right there, that's his third run batted into the game.
Yeah, he's the reason, Dan, they're even in this one to begin with. He's kept his team together with a great approach, finding his third RBI of the day.
Here's Echeverria now. Fourth trip to the plate for. And he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2. Here it is. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch missed. This is for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
all over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Standing in, Nick Senzel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped up the line to first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set. Pedro Strop takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
17. Johan Camargo.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Acuna digs in now. His career line against Pedro Strop. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have taken Well, in case you didn't already know or needed a reminder, Freddie Freeman is a pretty important player for this club.
Yeah, you know, that's an understatement, Matt. He brings so much talent to the table, and his success is absolutely essential to this team.
If this team gets to where they want to go, he's going to have a lot to do with it. It's hard to imagine it any other way.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's just 2 for 12. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
Hit to first. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 men on, 2 out, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Round on, you're scoring.
And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And the runner will score from second.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Striding into the box, Freddie Freeman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we later innings down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw to first is going to beat him. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty, almost.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Well, fire up the highlight reel. Freeman just had a game to remember with the bat.
Boy, did he ever, Matt. This is exactly what this team was looking for from him.
Yeah, if this is any kind of preview of what we'll be seeing from him going forward, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. You can bet the boys in the clubhouse are fired up right now because of him.
We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And, guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe?
Hey, no doubt about that. A win against a division rival is much more valuable. In fact, in addition to gaining a game in your win column, you're also putting them one more behind in the loss column, which guarantees that your position in the standings is always improving. At the end of the season, it's these divisional rivals that you are measured up against, so absolutely, these are the games you definitely want to win.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He went deep last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Conforto has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. In his career against Porcello, he's got 3 base hits in 22 tries. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been... Eduardo Nunez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Fly ball out to right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down the third baseline. Camargo picks it up cleanly, and he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes another 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So here's Pete Alonso. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 gets him looking, strike 3. Mets lead. Brad Brock will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next the utility man Johan Camargo. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he's gonna make the catch. And he paid a big price for it too as he crashes headlong into the wall. Adam Duvall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. high in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now back, second baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Nick Markakis digging in now. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cespedes on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 2. Kirby Yates enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Pitch on the way. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away. And here's a swing and a miss by Cano as he set down on strikes, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Michael Conforto. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The 0-1. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Coming in is Nimmo. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tyler Flowers. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Runners off for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away. Robert Gesellman enters the game with one gone in the top of inning number 9.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily, but instead.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ahmed Rosario goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. No balls and one strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. So one division rival gets a step up on another in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty, they do, and that's a lift for them. But, you know, the loser's going to get some chances at revenge because rivals within this division face each other quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. 19 times in a season you take the field against teams in your division. So these teams will be very familiar with each other by the end of the season. Let's hope they give us a lot more good games like this one.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His history with Jake Arrieta, just a 1-for-12 career line. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now batting, third baseman, Johan.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Johan Camargo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Charlie Culberson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Charlie Culberson.
And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Chris Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Chris Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
it is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Andrew McCutcheon becomes out number 2 this inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A-swing off.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The first baseman, number 5.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip. Fouled off. ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Acuna digs in now. He swings and grounds it to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much